Morning folks, welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Paul Lavoie. Today we're going to be showing you one of our last remaining 2024 Freightliner M2 106 Plus with the Summit Hauler conversion. As we get started, we're going to kind of fan around to the front here. You're going to see their patented Summit Hauler custom grille letting you know what conversion is actually on it. Makes it look kind of nice. Dropping down below, you do have Freightliner's patented 3-piece bumper if anything does happen out on the road, or even if you're parked and somebody hits you, you hit something, it's very, very easy to change these out. You don't have to change out the entire bumper. Very, very nice. Recovery hooks right here if you need to pull anything out or you need to be towed out. Right here you've got your radar hooked up, coupled with the radar that is actually in the windshield as well for your safety, helping it so your front end crash alerts, your lane keep assist, they're all together so you're making it to be safe as possible on the actual road. Right here, covering the hood, compressed fiberglass, very, very durable. We get a lot of hail here in Colorado. Basically, you'll be getting it throughout the nation, but very, very durable. So if it does happen to get a bad hailstorm, this holds up very, very well compared to like an aluminum or steel hood. But under here, very, very easy to do it. You just pull back on this. You've got the hooks that'll actually stop it from going all the way. But in there, we have the Cummins L9 coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. That's 360 horsepower, 1150 pound-feet of torque. And also, if you're mechanically inclined, it's a very, very open area right here. You can actually plop yourself right down in here. You can access most of this stuff. It's pretty easy. Right up there, we've got our coolant, your air filter right there, dipstick for the oil. Down here, you have your full fuel filter water separator, power steering fluid, and then one of the 2 fuse boxes is right here. Very, very easy to access. A couple of clips, pop it down. Very nice. Nice little feature up here. If your batteries do happen to die, you can get a jump by the negative and positive right here. Very, very easy to just jump. Gotta have a trickle charger, just pop it right back up. With these, we have the Michelin, the 255-80R 22.5s. Patented tire that comes with Freightliner all the time, but a nice little feature that we put in on all of ours are the balancers right here. It's balancing out the tire, evening it out so that it's safer to stop, and it actually helps the longevity of the tires as well. As we come along here, you're going to see the side steps right here, 2 of them because it is a big jump to get up there, but there's a lot of surface area right here, and it makes it so you can step up, making it so you're not slipping if it is icy or if it's wet. Block heater right here if it's for those cold nights. Plug in, make it so that you won't get gunked up. Right here we have the cover for the tank. You'll just push right there. This is a lockable area. You'll see that this is one of 2 50-gallon tanks. Left side here, the right side is your DEF tank. It is a 6-gallon DEF tank. You're getting roughly about 300-350 miles per gallon on that, so you can go travel for a long way. Coming back here, you've got your breakaway mirrors. If you hit something or somebody hits you, they just break away, making it so they are not exactly cheap to fix. So making it so that they'll break away and you don't have to fix it. These are power mirrors up top. They are heated as well. Adjustments for it on the inside door panel right here. And then you've got your lower blind zone that shoots out a little bit farther. It's a walleye vision on this one. Opening up here, this is the inside of the cab. And like I said, it's the Summit Hauler conversion. This one's a nice chocolate leather. Very, very comfortable seat and very durable as well. Controls for it are down on the side. You've got your tilt feature right here, your air right here because it is an air ride, lumbar right here, and this particular one has the heated seats. Down below you've got your kill switch that Freightliner puts in there. If you're not a daily driver on this and you're going to be, let's call it a month out, all you'll do is you'll just turn that switch. It kills all electronics and it saves your actual battery. Up here, this is going to be your turn signal and then your wipers right here. Your adjustments for the telescoping steering wheel. So you'll just plop this down and then you'll adjust it accordingly, up and down, in and out, and then you'll just lock this back up. Controls for the headlights up here. And then in the back, we've got our nice large sofa seat in the back. Fit for 3. It is large, so you can have a lot of people back here, but we only have 3 seat belts. But the best part about it, it goes down into a nice little comfy bed. Going all the way flat, and then when you're ready, all the way back up. Just make sure you don't have any weight on here whatsoever, even a small bag. We're trying not to burn out the motor very easily, or if kids want to sit on there when they're doing it, just don't let them do that because it tends to wear it out a little bit faster than what we want. Down below here, this is the cover right here for your actual batteries. 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 on the back. Very, very easy to access. You'll pull it off, do whatever you need to do with the batteries, then you're good to go. Down below here, we have your trickle charger. If you want to top off your batteries, you can plug in for it, or if you want to trickle charge something for yourself, you can actually do that as well. Right here we have one of 2 of this size storage bins, and inside it is diamond plated, very durable. You can put your chains, flares, straps, anything you want to put in there that you need to store. It does have weatherproofing on the outside to make it so it get as little moisture in there as possible. The one great feature about this, it actually has an air hookup. So where if you need to pump up a tire, you need to blow out the cab, you can hook up an air hose to that. And it also has a fire extinguisher and then the hose right there. All 4 of these are lockable. You just need to obviously have the key, and then your lock is right there. And right here we have the second one. This one's a little bit smaller, but like I said, you can really put anything in there. This one is probably designed more for chains than anything. So you can just toss them in there and then of course lock it up. As we're coming up here, you see the entire bed. This is an aluminum bed, but it is diamond plated, very durable. And then up top, you see the rear view camera, so you can see where you're going in the back. It is the Voyager system. You can hook up to 4 cameras on it, and you can do it really whatever you want. Some people do blinker cams on the side. Some people will hook it up to the trailer. You can really customize it however you want. There's another part right here where there's 2 little pre-drilled holes right here where you can add an exterior storage bin if you'd like. We do sell that here, so if you want, we can actually hook it up before you even take delivery of it. So when I say this is an aluminum bed, a lot of people would say, yeah, that's great, it's aluminum bed, it's durable, but it's lightweight. Very, very true. But the thing is we're going for longevity with these things, so we're trying to make these things last as long as possible. The bonus of that, you would think that you'd be jumping around the road because it's so light with the back when you're not hooked up. We weight these things with steel plates below. I can't show you that because it's under the actual thing, but it's a very cool feature that we add to it just to add weight into the back. But also one thing about a Freightliner versus, call it a normal truck, this is your brake pad for your Freightliners. Much, much bigger than your patented 350, 450. If I was driving these things down the road every single day, I would absolutely want to have the more service space so I can stop a lot easier. But just wanted to throw that little tidbit in there. That's the reason we kind of sell these things, and we were very, very proud of them. In the middle of the bed here, you have what we call our trough, making it completely open to actually hook up to a 5th wheel or a gooseneck. Right now we have the turnover ball in it. Very, very easy to change out, just a little lever that's actually in the actual hole right here. Pull that, you can pull it out, flip it over, then you've got your gooseneck hookup. But you also have the pre-drill all ready for your 5th wheel. If you're hooking up the 5th wheel, I recommend the 5th wheel Hensley just because it is an air ride. Most people want that actually hooked up. Down below here we have the 2 hookups for your trailering right here, both electronic. And then hooking up for your Voyager system, which I was going over for the cameras, is right here. They do have a new feature out right now where it's wireless, so you don't have to hook up to that, and then your electronics are just hooked directly up into the screen inside, which I will go over. But you do have that capability, but if you do have a long trailer, it makes it a little bit difficult just because of the length of it. Right here we have our bumper pull. This is our heavy-duty 30,000-pound bumper pull. Right up top, right now we have the 2-inch. The bottom part right now is a 2 5/16. Very, very easy to actually change out. Little hook right here, pull it out, flip it over, push it back in, and you are good to go. If you have a low or high bumper pull, you have 4 different levels of which you can actually set it up for. It's very customizable, very easy to do. That's what I love about this one. We install these on basically all of ours now. Coming around here, you're gonna see the secondary storage bins right here. They look the exact same, but you see if you want to access your bed, you've got the side steps right here on both. But like I said, it's very important. You got when I say it's a lot of surface area, I mean you want to plant your foot and you want to have as much of your foot on the actual things so you will not slip. We all got to be careful out there. So we want to last a lot longer than we hope. Right here is your secondary tank. It is the exact same thing. Push it like this, and there's the access for your second 50-gallon fuel tank. You got 100 gallons total. Very, very nice. Actually, let me go up to the front really quick, and since we still have this open, I'm gonna push this down. You're gonna see how it actually fights me back, which is a good thing. It's still very, very easy to do. You can do it one-handed, pushing back, and then you've got the safety system that's implied there. It is designed so if you're working in it and a big gust of wind comes up, or somebody wants to mess with you and push it down, it's not gonna just slam down on you. It's gonna fight it, and you'll have time to either put your hand up or get out of the way. Nice little feature. When you are hooking it back up, just make sure the straps are there, push it down, you're good to go. Here's the passenger front. See how much room you actually have in there? It's very, very nice. Like I said, they do have the air ride seats. That's for the both front passenger and driver. And right here, this is the secondary fuse panel that's in here. Very, very easy to just pull it off, lift it up, and all the clips just give way. It's very, very easy, and they actually don't break off. It's nice. We're gonna show you in the back really quick. This is just the other side. And I don't have my camera, I gotta get in there, but before he gets all the way up in there, he's gonna look at the back console. Got a couple more power options. You need to power up anything 12 volt or 110. It does have a regular 110 outlet down there, and then a couple of USB-A's. So we'll hop up in there, start showing you the interior of this beautiful, beautiful M2 106. So as we're hopping up in here, I'm gonna get her started. You just gotta have your key, and then you just put it down in the ignition. I was gonna do this earlier, I apologize. When you turn it over, don't turn it over right away. Just pull it over into the accessories mode. Everything will click. It takes about 5 seconds. You're gonna hear the clicks outside, and then when you're ready, just go ahead and turn her on. She gets started, everything turns on. But going from the left, on the left side right here is all the controls for the windows. You notice that there's only 2 right here, but there's 4 windows. All you have to do to access the back ones is just click this bad boy right here, then you're set up for the both rear windows. Once you're done, click it back, and now you have controls for the front ones. The defrost feature for the windows are right here, and then the adjustments for the side mirrors are right there. Lock and unlock right there. And then right now, this is all the steering wheel controls. The front part, or the left side right here is all for the dashboard right there. Just telling you exactly what's going on with the actual vehicle. Very nice. The right side right here, you have your hang up or your answer and hang up for your Bluetooth, and then your cruise control right here. As you see on the dashboard, you're gonna see the RPMs, your oil pressure light, and there's 2 little needles right here. One's for your fuel, which is the white one. The blue one is for your depth gauge. So that you can see exactly how much you have. If you run out of depth, obviously it's gonna shut down the vehicle and not let you go anywhere. Right side right here, we have your speedometer, and then your air pressure, very important, and then your water temperature right there. Right here on the right side is your actual gear shift. Transmission, it is a 6-speed. Drive up top, reverse down below. This is if you wanted to go into an automatic or manual mode, but you also have your engine brake right here too, just by going up and down, going to high or low. Your air, if you want air brakes on your trailer, this is your supply right here. This is air brakes, or this is your air for the actual truck. Subwoofer right here. And then if you have electronic brakes for your trailer, there's your trailer gain right here. You can set it however you would like. Right here we have our hazard light, our dome light, footwell light, and then the pre-trip. The pre-trip is very, very important because you need to make sure that all your indicator lights on the exterior of your truck and your trailer are working properly. So what you'll do is you'll click that on, get out. It takes about a minute to start. It's going to make all the lights turn on, just so you know that everything is going smoothly. These are all your safeties right here. Active brake assist right here, your lane departure warning, your automatic traction control. These 2 right here, the systems are always on, but if they're driving you nuts and you don't want to do it, which I don't recommend, you can just click it and it turns the system off. Traction control is self-explanatory. If you start slipping, it's automatically going to kick on. If you're not wanting that, you'll just click that and it'll actually turn itself off. The shutdown override is probably the most important safety button on there, because if you do get a check engine light or something's going on with your engine and you're right in the middle of traffic and you don't want to just stop there, or if you're just trying to just get off of the road as quickly as possible, but it's starting to bog you down, what you'll need to do is press this button. It keeps you going until you are stopped or in a safe area. So just keep that in mind. Right here we've got the buttons for the rear air. So heating, cooled, and then the fan speed right here, just for the rear. Right here, we've got optional switches. If you want, you can add other light bars, really anything that needs electronics, you can add the actual button right onto here. Pretty easy. Your locking differential right here, and your suspension dump right here, just in case you have a low trailer and you need to drop that trailer even more. You'll just hit that and it'll just drop itself down. Right here, HDMI and USB-A. These hookups are solely for the screen right here. It will charge, but it just makes it so that you have access to, you can do Apple and Android CarPlay on your actual screen right here. Very, very nice feature. Right here, a couple more power options. These are just for power and charging. So you've got USB-Cs, and then you have a 12 volt right here. Dropping down below, controls for the front air are right here. Your fan speed, your different zones, and then your heating and or cooled. Recycled max air right there. And you're gonna see this very large middle console right here. 4 cup holders, very, very large. If you have a big gulp or anything like that, or a very, very large coffee cup, very, very nice to actually do that. When you're in here, you can actually, if something spills, very, very easy to remove these things so you can actually clean them out. And then right in the middle, you have your storage space, so you can store whatever you really need to. We're gonna go up top here and see that your very, very large windshield, 2,500 square inches of it, so you can actually see everything out. And what I was talking about with the radar earlier, this is what it's coupled with. This has got a camera in it, just looking down the actual highway, making sure that nobody's just brake checking you, and then so the system knows in front what's going on. And then also you're gonna hear vibrations on the left and the right if you're going out of your lane, departing without signaling. It's a very, very annoying sound, but it is for safety reasons. Up top here, we have the Voyager system. This is the screen for your backup. So you can see what's going on with it, and I told you that you can add 4 cameras to it. Obviously, we are on the one right now. That's the only one we hooked up. And then if you want to cycle through them, it's this button right here, and you would just go through it. There's camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. And then it splits it to where camera 1, camera 2, or camera 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or you can just head back to the camera 1. Very, very easy. Your air horn right here. Your secondary mic for your Bluetooth right here. But other than that, folks, that is our Freightliner. If you're interested in one of these last remaining ones, please feel free to get a hold of me. My name again is Paul Lavoie. You can reach me at paul.lavoie@transwest.com, or you can get a hold of me directly on my cell phone, 303-503-3305. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.